It started with a scream that echoed down the school hallway, sharp, terrified, and far too real. A 11-year-old black girl stood frozen in front of her classmates, tears streaking her cheeks, chunks of her beautiful curls falling to the floor. Her teacher stood behind her, scissors in hand, expression cold and unmoved. What was supposed to be discipline had turned into humiliation. No one in that room knew who the child's mother was or how far she would go for justice. Because this time the system had picked the wrong family. Watch till the end. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Amara was a bright, joyful fourth grader, full of energy, always the first to volunteer in class, her laughter infectious. Her thick curls were her pride. Her mother, Captain Renee Thomas, braided them every Sunday night while they talked about school, dreams, and kindness. To Renee, it was more than hair. It was heritage, strength, and identity. Every morning, Amara wore her uniform perfectly pressed, her hair neatly tied with colorful beads that clicked softly as she walked. Her school, Maplewood Elementary, was known for its strict discipline, but also for quiet whispers about how it treated certain children differently. That Tuesday morning felt ordinary. Spelling tests, art projects, recess chatter. But by noon, Amara's world and her mother's faith in the system would crumble. Because in one classroom, a lesson meant to teach obedience turned into something far darker. It began when Amara's hair tie snapped during art class. Her curls spilled out in soft waves, catching the light as a few classmates giggled. Mrs. Hargrove, the teacher, known for her rigid rules and colder tone with students of color, stopped mid-sentence. Her eyes narrowed. Disruptive, she called it. She told Amara to fix it immediately. The little girl fumbled, embarrassed, unable to find another tie. The teacher's patience thinned. With the class watching, Mrs. Hargrove's frustration grew into something crueler. She grabbed the scissors from her desk and told Amara to sit still if she couldn't follow the rules. Gasps filled the room as the first locks of hair hit the floor. Amara froze, too shocked to cry at first. Then came the sobs, deep and shaking. Some classmates looked away, others whispered in horror, but no one stopped it. When the bell rang, Amara ran to the bathroom, clutching her bag, staring at her reflection. Her curls were gone, uneven patches across her head. The beads her mother had woven lay broken on the floor. By the time Renee arrived to pick her up, Amara couldn't speak. Only tears, only shame. The assistant principal mumbled about a misunderstanding, but Renee's eyes had already gone cold. She was no ordinary parent, and this was no minor incident. The woman they had wronged wore a badge. That evening, Renee walked back into Maplewood Elementary in full uniform. The sound of her boots echoed through the hallway as teachers fell silent. When she entered the classroom, Mrs. Hargrove paled. On the desk still lay the scissors, speckled with strands of Amara's hair. Renee didn't raise her voice. She didn't have to. Her presence spoke louder than anger ever could. She documented everything, the scissors, the hair, and the terrified teacher's trembling hands. She contacted the district superintendent, child protection services, and the media. By the next morning, the story had spread. A teacher had forcibly cut a black child's hair in class, and the child's mother was the city's police captain. The same system that often ignored complaints from black parents now scrambled to explain itself. Mrs. Hargrove was suspended, then dismissed. The school issued an apology that felt hollow, practiced, and late. But the damage to Amara's confidence couldn't be undone so easily. For weeks, she hid her head beneath hats and scarves, afraid to be seen. Renee stayed by her side, reminding her that beauty isn't given by others. It's owned, protected, and reclaimed. Slowly, Amara began to smile again, her curls growing back stronger than before. The story made national news. It sparked new policies about racial sensitivity and student rights. But Renee's words echoed louder than any headline. We can't just punish ignorance. We have to change what feeds it, because for every Amara, there are countless others. How many more stories must be told before every child is safe to just be themselves? Comment where you're watching from. Take care.